2024 has been an explosive year in the boxing world.
And the counter right Errol Spence.
From brutal punches and jaw-dropping knockouts to moments that left fans in shock. From rising stars to seasoned champions, this year has seen some of the most unforgettable cocos in recent history. Fighters have been going toe-to-toe, and in just seconds, careers have been changed with a single punch. Join us as we dive into the most devastating knockouts of 2024.
That's a bad habit, lunging forward.
He's a punching machine. He's heavy-handed. But look at the
Over, I believe. Yeah.
That had crowds roaring, fighters hitting the canvas, and left the world talking for days. Get ready, because these knockouts are not for the faint in heart. Before we begin, please smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin. In June 2024, Gervonta "Tank" Davis faced off against Frank Martin in a highly anticipated bout for the WBA lightweight title at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. The fight delivered the kind of excitement fans expected, culminating in a knockout victory for Davis in the 8th round. Known for his explosive power and tactical acumen, Davis showcased his skills by carefully studying Martin's movements, allowing him to effectively wear down his opponent with a series of body shots. From the outset, Martin demonstrated impressive speed and technique, managing to keep Davis at bay in the early rounds. However, as the fight progressed, Davis's experience began to shine through. By the 7th round, he had shifted gears, landing significant body punches that took a toll on Martin. The pivotal moment came in the 8th round, when Davis unleashed a powerful left uppercut, followed by another precise left hand, sealing the fight at 129 of the round. With this victory, Davis not only defended his title, but also maintained his unbeaten record, solidifying his position as one of the top lightweights in boxing today. Naoya Inoue versus Luis Nery.
Japanese fighter called Monks. This is a Monks. Crazy dude.
Naoya Inoue faced Luis Nery in a highly anticipated junior featherweight showdown at the Tokyo Dome on May 6, 2024. The match began dramatically as Inoue was unexpectedly knocked down in the first round by a powerful left hook from Nery, putting him on the back foot early in the fight. However, true to his reputation for resilience and power, Inoue quickly regained his composure and turned the tide. In the 2nd round, he responded with a counter left hook that sent Nery to the canvas, showcasing his explosive ability to recover and counterattack effectively. Inoue's confidence grew with each passing round as he dominated the action, landing powerful shots that began to wear down his opponent. By the 5th round, he sent Nery crashing to the mat again, establishing clear control of the bout. The culmination of this thrilling contest came in the 6th round when Inoue delivered a devastating straight right hand that knocked Nery out cold at 122 of the round. This impressive victory allowed Inoue to retain his unified junior featherweight titles, further solidifying his legacy as one of boxing's most formidable fighters and a knockout artist. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. In one of the most anticipated boxing matches of 2024, Terence Crawford faced Errol Spence Jr. for the undisputed welterweight championship. The fight took place in Las Vegas and quickly became a showcase of Crawford's exceptional skill set. From the outset, Crawford demonstrated his power and precision, knocking Spence down multiple times, starting in the 2nd round. Despite Spence's efforts to regain control, he struggled to recover from Crawford's relentless combinations. As the rounds progressed, it became clear that Crawford was not only landing harder punches, but also controlling the pace and rhythm of the fight. Spence, known for his resilience, found it increasingly difficult to respond effectively to Crawford's calculated onslaught. By the 9th round, Crawford's dominance was undeniable. The referee stepped in to stop the fight after Crawford unleashed a barrage of heavy blows that left Spence unable to continue. This victory not only solidified Crawford's status as the undisputed welterweight champion, but also marked him as the first male boxer in the 4-belt era to achieve undisputed champion status in 2 different weight classes. Crawford's performance was a testament to his boxing prowess and further elevated his legacy in the sport. Artur Beterbiev versus Callum Smith. In their highly anticipated light heavyweight clash on January 13, 2024, Artur Beterbiev put on a masterclass performance against Callum Smith, successfully defending his WBC, IBF, and WBO titles by stopping Smith in the 7th round. The bout took place at the Videotron Center in Quebec City, where Beterbiev showcased his devastating knockout power, extending his unbeaten record to 20 wins, all by knockout. From the beginning, Beterbiev applied relentless pressure, effectively nullifying Smith's height and reach advantage. with powerful shots that broke through Smith's defenses by the third round. As the fight progressed, Beterbiev's confidence grew, culminating in a decisive moment in the seventh round. It countered a jab from Smith with a brutal right hand that wobbled the British fighter, setting the stage for a knockout. Beterbiev sent Smith to the canvas twice in quick succession, leaving him reeling. After the second knockdown, Smith's trainer, Buddy McGirt, made the wise decision to step in and stop the fight, marking Smith's first career stoppage loss. This victory not only solidified Beterbiev's status as a dominant champion, but also set the stage for a potential showdown with Dmitry Bivol for the undisputed light heavyweight crown later this year. David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. In a thrilling super middleweight clash in November 2023, David Benavidez faced off against Demetrius Andrade, showcasing the fierce competition within the division. From the opening bell, Benavidez applied relentless pressure, making it clear that he was determined to impose his will. Andrade struggled to find his rhythm, unable to effectively counter Benavidez's power and precision. By the fourth round, Benavidez was landing heavy shots, including powerful uppercuts and combinations that left Andrade reeling. The fight took a decisive turn when Andrade was knocked down in the fourth round, a clear testament to Benavidez's dominance. As the rounds progressed, Andrade found himself on the defensive, enduring an onslaught of punches that he simply could not withstand. The relentless assault continued into the sixth round, where the referee decided to stop the fight, awarding Benavidez a TKO victory. This impressive win not only solidified Benavidez's status as a rising star in the super middleweight division, but also positioned him as a contender for bigger fights. In his post-fight interview, Benavidez called out Canelo Alvarez, signaling his desire for a high-stakes showdown with the Mexican superstar, further heating up the already intense rivalry within the division. Isaac Cruz faced Rolando Romero. In March 2024, Isaac Cruz faced Rolando Romero in a highly anticipated bout for the WBA World Super Lightweight title at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The fight was characterized by intense back-and-forth action, showcasing both fighters' skills and determination. Cruz, known for his aggressive fighting style, steadily applied pressure, wearing down Romero with a relentless assault that tested his resilience. Despite Romero's efforts to keep pace, he found it increasingly difficult to withstand Cruz's power and precision. As the fight progressed, Cruz capitalized on a visibly weakened Romero, launching a series of brutal punches in the eighth round. The intensity of Cruz's assault culminated in a TKO victory, securing him the WBA title and solidifying his position as a top contender in the division. This match not only highlighted Cruz's ability to dominate in the ring, but also underscored his growing legacy as a formidable force in boxing. The spectacular finish left fans and analysts buzzing, adding yet another memorable knockout to Cruz's career, making it a must-watch fight for boxing enthusiasts. Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin de los Santos. On November 16, 2023, Shakur Stevenson squared off against Edwin de los Santos for the WBC lightweight title in a match that drew considerable attention. Stevenson emerged victorious by unanimous decision, with scores reading 115-113 and 116-112 twice, marking his ascent to champion in a third weight class. However, the fight was largely criticized for its lack of action. Both fighters seemed overly cautious, with Stevenson employing a defensive strategy that limited significant exchanges. This approach led to visible frustration among the crowd, who expressed their displeasure with boos, yearning for a more engaging contest. While Stevenson demonstrated his defensive prowess and ability to evade De Los Santos's attacks, his opponent voiced his dissatisfaction post-fight, claiming Stevenson was running and avoided real exchanges. Despite the criticism and the match's slow pace, Stevenson successfully secured the WBC title, adding another accolade to his already impressive career. This bout highlighted the complexities of championship boxing, where tactical decisions can overshadow excitement, leaving fans and analysts divided over the effectiveness of Stevenson's strategy. For more details, you can check sources like ESPN and Boxing Scene for comprehensive coverage of the fight and its aftermath. Dmitry Bivol versus Malik Zinad in Riyadh. On June 1, 2024, Dmitry Bivol successfully defended his WBA light heavyweight title against Malik Zinad in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, in a matchup that showcased Bivol's technical mastery. From the opening bell, Bivol dominated, demonstrating his elite footwork and precise counterpunching abilities. Zinad, stepping in as a last-minute replacement for Artur Beterbiev, brought aggression and power but struggled to land clean shots against the highly skilled champion. Bivol's superior ring IQ became evident as he consistently used his jab to disrupt Zinad's rhythm, keeping him off balance. As the rounds progressed, it was clear that Zinad's energy was waning, allowing Bivol to take full control. He landed accurate combinations that visibly wore down his opponent, forcing Zinad into a position where he was swinging wildly, desperate for a knockout but unable to connect effectively. By the fight's conclusion, the judges awarded Bivol a unanimous decision victory, further cementing his status as one of the elite fighters in the light heavyweight division. This bout not only highlighted Bivol's skills, but also demonstrated his ability to adapt and overcome the challenges posed by a last-minute replacement opponent. Fabio Wardley vs. Frazer Clarke. Fabio Wardley's rematch against Frazer Clarke on the undercard of Artur Beterbiev vs. Dmitry Bivol was a showcase of sheer dominance. After their first bout ended in a controversial draw, Wardley came into the rematch with a renewed sense of purpose. From the opening bell, he displayed sharp focus, quickly establishing his rhythm. Clarke began the fight well, utilizing solid jabs to maintain distance, but Wardley's aggressive style soon overwhelmed him. Midway through the first round, Wardley unleashed a devastating right hook that sent shockwaves through Clarke, pushing him back toward the ropes. Sensing Clarke's vulnerability, Wardley intensified his attack, delivering a flurry of punishing punches. The referee, recognizing Clarke's inability to defend himself adequately, stepped in to stop the fight at 2:28 of the first round. This decisive knockout not only underscored Wardley's power and precision, but also highlighted his ability to seize opportunities when his opponents are hurt. The victory solidified Wardley's reputation as a rising star in the heavyweight division, making a strong statement about his future prospects. The rematch left no doubt as to who was the superior fighter, marking a significant moment in Wardley's career. Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez vs. Juan Francisco Estrada. In June 2024, Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez faced off against the legendary Juan Francisco Estrada in a highly anticipated bout for the WBC and Ring Magazine Super Flyweight titles. The fight took place at the impressive Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, and Rodriguez showcased his skills with a dominant performance, culminating in a knockout victory in the 7th round. Rodriguez started strong, utilizing his quick footwork and sharp punches to control the pace. He landed a powerful uppercut in the 4th round that sent Estrada to the canvas, showcasing his rising star status in the division. However, the fight took an unexpected turn in the 6th round, when Estrada managed to deliver a flash knockdown, marking the first time Rodriguez had hit the mat in his professional career. This moment demonstrated Estrada's resilience and experience. Despite this setback, Rodriguez quickly regained composure and took command of the fight once more. In the 7th round, he unleashed a devastating left hook to Estrada's body that ended the contest, solidifying his position among the elite fighters in the super flyweight division. With this victory, Rodriguez added another significant name to his resume, having previously defeated notable opponents like Carlos Cuadras and Srisaket Sorungvisai, further establishing himself as a formidable champion. Junto Nakatani vs. Vincent Astrolabio. In July 2024, Junto Nakatani defended his WBC bantamweight title against Vincent Astrolabio in a fight that showcased Nakatani's explosive power and skill. The event took place in Tokyo and ended dramatically with a first-round knockout that left the audience in shock. Known for his precise striking and knockout ability, Nakatani set a fast pace from the start. Both fighters exchanged blows early on, with Astrolabio managing a few counterpunches. However, it was Nakatani who seized an opening just minutes into the round. He delivered a powerful body shot that caught Astrolabio off guard, as the Filipino fighter's guard was slightly raised. The impact of the punch was severe, sending ripples through Astrolabio's body. In a delayed reaction, Astrolabio attempted to step back, but was unable to maintain his balance, collapsing on the canvas and unable to beat the referee's count. The crowd erupted as the referee signaled the end of the fight. This victory marked Nakatani's 28th consecutive win, reinforcing his reputation as one of the most formidable punchers in the bantamweight division. With this performance, he continued to rise in the boxing world, solidifying his status as a champion and a fan favorite. Josh Taylor vs. Teofimo Lopez. The June 2024 showdown between Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez was a highly anticipated clash in the boxing world, and it lived up to expectations, with Lopez emerging victorious. Lopez's performance was marked by his exceptional speed, power, and tactical acumen, allowing him to dominate the fight from start to finish. He landed significant blows, including a massive right hook and powerful uppercuts that visibly shook Taylor, showcasing his ability to control the action. Taylor struggled to establish his rhythm, often finding himself on the defensive as Lopez maintained relentless pressure. Lopez's strategy involved a mix of aggressive and tactical boxing, utilizing his quick footwork to evade Taylor's attempts to counterattack. As the fight progressed, it became clear that Taylor was outclassed, unable to adapt to Lopez's style. The judges ultimately awarded Lopez a unanimous decision victory, which not only earned him the WBO junior welterweight title, but also reaffirmed his status as one of the elite fighters in the sport. This fight further solidified Lopez's place in boxing, demonstrating his readiness to compete at the highest levels of the sport. Canelo Alvarez vs. Jermell Charlo. Canelo Alvarez's bout against Jermell Charlo in September 2024 was a showcase of skill, power, and dominance, reaffirming Alvarez's status as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in boxing. From the opening bell, Canelo applied relentless pressure, pushing Charlo back and forcing him to fight on the defensive. Despite Charlo's efforts to adapt to the higher weight class, he struggled to establish his rhythm against Alvarez's aggressive onslaught. Canelo's superior technique was evident as he delivered a series of powerful hooks and combinations that visibly affected Charlo. The fight took a decisive turn in the 7th round when Alvarez landed a clean shot that sent Charlo to the canvas, marking a significant moment in the match. This knockdown underscored Canelo's control and dominance as he continued to overwhelm Charlo with his boxing prowess. Ultimately, the bout ended in a unanimous decision victory for Canelo, allowing him to retain his undisputed super middleweight titles. The performance not only solidified Alvarez's legacy, but also highlighted the challenges faced by fighters moving up in weight. Charlo, despite the loss, gained valuable experience against one of the sport's elite. This fight will be remembered as a testament to Canelo's enduring excellence in the ring. Janibek Alimkhanuly vs. Vincenzo Gualtieri. In a thrilling encounter on October 14, 2023, Janibek Alimkhanuly unified the IBF and WBO middleweight titles by stopping Vincenzo Gualtieri in the 6th round. The fight, held in Texas, showcased Alimkhanuly's dominance and skill as he systematically dismantled his opponent. After a cautious start, he began to assert himself, landing powerful shots and effectively controlling the pace of the fight. The pivotal moment came in the 5th round, when Alimkhanuly delivered a devastating counter uppercut that significantly hurt Gualtieri. Continuing his assault, he refused to let Gualtieri regain composure. The referee stepped in to halt the contest in the 6th round, recognizing that Gualtieri could no longer defend himself adequately. With this victory, Alimkhanuly improved his record to an impressive 15-0. With 10 of those wins coming by knockout. This unification bout brought him closer to his ambition of holding all middleweight titles, reinforcing his reputation as one of the most dangerous fighters in the division. His combination of power and precision was on full display, making it clear why he is regarded as a top contender in boxing's middleweight landscape. Lucas Bahdi vs. Ashton Sylve. In October 2024, Lucas Bahdi stunned the boxing world with a spectacular knockout against Ashton Sylve in a dramatic lightweight bout. Initially, the fight seemed to favor Sylve, who showcased his superior boxing skills and landed more than double the punches compared to Bahdi. However, everything changed in the later rounds. As Sylve grew more confident, he made a critical mistake in the 6th round by dropping his left hand, giving Bahdi the opening he needed. Bahdi capitalized on this lapse, landing a right hand that jolted Sylve, followed by another right and a devastating left hook that sent Sylve crashing to the canvas, unconscious. Despite having fewer total punches landed, Bahdi's timing and power in that decisive moment earned him a victory that many hailed as a potential KO of the Year candidate. This win not only marked a significant milestone for Bahdi, but also left Sylve with much to ponder as he returned to the drawing board after this brutal defeat. The knockout highlighted the unpredictable nature of boxing, where a single moment can change the outcome of a fight, no matter the statistics leading up to it. 2024 has had some of the most epic boxing knockouts in the history of the sport. Let us know what you think about these knockouts in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and smash that subscribe button for more interesting videos.